You're not meant to tell me what it is.
Well, you didn't say that. Should I pick another one?
Yes. Well,
I picked one.
no. Pick one out, as in physically remove it using your hands.
Right. It's the
And don't tell me what it is. Now, here I have a locked box. I could have just shown it to you and let you work out it was locked using my silent and enigmatic aura. But I can't do that because they ruined it. Now, in this box, there is a card. It is the 9 of clubs. For the first time tonight, was your card the 9 of clubs?
Well, you just said I wasn't meant to tell you.
You can tell me now.
Well, you did say that. See, this is why your silent, enigmatic aura doesn't work with people like me.
You had noticed that.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Hang on, why did you bother with all that anyways?
Because it looks cool.
Does it?
Yes! No, is this your card? What are you doing? Oh, I see. You're being silent and enigmatic because you think it looks cool. It's only the magician who's meant to do that.
Ah, why can't I look cool?
Because it's my act. Now, is this your card?
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that slightly amazing and or impressive?
Nah. Well, because you clearly just memorized the order of the cards, so you knew which one I picked out, even though the deck was face down. And then you had another deck in the box, and just picked out the relevant one.
That's ridiculous. That isn't what happened. How would you know that anyway?
Well, because I'm also a magician.
What? What were the chances of picking a magician to be in my act?
Quite high, as it turns out.
Indeed. Well, I made short of it anyways. Okay? I'm a hypnotist. I used my powers of manipulation to ensure that I was selected to take part in this act.
No, you didn't. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had all that palaver at the start.
Wait, you mean where you were pointing at him and then you were pointing at me?
Oh, yeah, he just wasn't pointing clearly enough.
Yes.
Hang on, is that the bit you meant? Or is that yes because you agree that you weren't being clear?
Let's not start that again, for God's sake. Look, what do you mean, powers of manipulation?
Well, you see, as a hypnotist, I can influence the behavior of others. That way I can say make them pick a certain card, so I can do a certain kind of trick. I can also predict exactly how people are going to behave. Everything here is proceeding exactly as I have foreseen.
You can't predict anything, mate. See? You didn't predict this, did you?
I knew you were going to do that.
Alright then, prove it. Prove you know what's going to happen.
Alright, pick a number.
Alright? Right.
Right, what was your number?
5.
I knew that!
We're gonna need some evidence.
I wrote down a prediction. There you are. Concrete.
That is not concrete. You little fool. We're gonna need more proof.
Well, I think that I know there's plenty of enough proof.
How about that? You didn't see that coming.
Well, actually, I did. Aha! One moment. Behold! The three of clubs.
Oh, I give up! Now might be a good time for an interior monologue to play.
What on earth was that all about? What on earth was that all about? Was that really the best that the Comedy Society could do? I could do so much better than that. The funniest thing about that sketch was the fact some of them were already sat in the audience when it started, as if they didn't rate their chances of getting a full crowd and wanted to make up the numbers. I can't say I blame them. I wouldn't have come to see this nonsense either. The last time I was in an event this uninteresting was my brother's wedding. Even his wife didn't turn up. Can't say I blame her.
Come on, Paul, for God's sake, keep up.
I'm sorry, darling. I got my foot stuck in that strangler thing back there.
Well, don't abort it, for heaven's sake, we'll miss the complimentary drinks hour.
I think that champagne of bars.
Oh, you're being so pessimistic. Keep up, will you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This luggage is rather heavy.
Well, we all have to make sacrifices, dear. I've got our passports and the resort tickets, you know.
Yeah, and the bags are actually quite heavy. Did you pack anything else?
Well, nothing more than was necessary, only half the wardrobe and virtually no more food than we absolutely need.
I think they have food in Brazil, dear.
Well, travel is very disgusting to me. Besides, there's no sign of any of this fabled Brazilian food anywhere.
Well, I have been meaning to tell you, darling, but we've been walking through the jungle 3 days now, and we haven't seen anyone. I don't wish to split hairs, but I believe we may have been hoodwinked.
What? Dodgy Bob McLeod scum has been a trusted friend and traveller. How could you accuse him of such a thing, darling?
Well, he did offer us a trip of a lifetime, but here we are, stranded in the Amazon rainforest, walking for 3 days, mosquito bites all over my body, and this isn't the first time he's done wrong by us.
Since when?
Well, there was the trip to Europe.
And what was so horrible about that?
The plane was a cargo plane carrying ordnance into Bosnia. The war.
Okay, you have one minuscule example there.
And don't forget the school residential he sold you and your pupils.
And what was wrong with that?
The school residential was to Afghanistan. Hope those kids haven't come back yet.
Okay, you may have an inkling of a point.
And the less we talk about Luxembourg, the better.
I get it.
Oh dear.
If I had to rate this trip out of 5 stars, I'd very much struggle to go about 3 right
Blimey.
The invisible jackal. Bloody mess, this lot.
Is the monster on set? Have you seen this costume before?
No, they won't let me take any looks, is it? I asked, but they just threw me back out again. Sort of like my parents' house.
I want you guys to meet the monster at the same time that your characters do. I'm looking for organic reactions. Alright, action.
range reaction,
What would that be?
where I go sit in a field and wait to die.
This is just how monsters are done these days, okay? It's all motion capture and green screens. We can't do practical monsters anymore.
Yeah. The last time I tried to do that was for Shrek 2, that enormous gingerbread man. Problem was, it gained sentience and went on the rampage. They called that one the Great Pastry War of 2004.
Many lives were lost.
It only ended when the Royal Marines deployed tactical marzipan.
Can you stop?
God in heaven, he killed me to the bone.
We're not filming anymore, you can drop the act.
And method. And inhabiting the role, you know, like those actors are. Robert De Niro or Daniel Day-Vito.
The only thing we inhabit is a rented one-bedroom flat above a funeral home. We are not A-listers.
Well, everyone starts from somewhere.
You sleep in the cupboard.
Everyone starts from somewhere.
Cupboard doesn't even have a door.
Everyone always leaves me.
That's emotion I want. I need you to channel that. You need to use it. Bring it to the role.
And the only thing that needs channeling out of here is this green psycho. Can you get him to stop?
I don't control him. I don't even pay him. He was just here when I got him. I don't make use of him.
If he touches me again, I'm walking. Right, that's it. I'm out of here.
Oh, you're leaving me too?
Come with me. My cupboard has 2 shelves.
I never knew you cared.
Walk. I swear you will never see a single penny from my production company ever again.
Quick, let's get out of here before he changes his mind.
I guess it's fine. We'll just have to green screen them in too.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
Hey guys, sorry about you mind if I have a question?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
You know that date I went on recently? It was a bit strange, quite frankly.
In what way? I thought you were having a great time with Cassandra.
She was really nice. She was really nice, but
Are you going to see her again?
no.
That kind of makes it sound like you're the problem.
Oh, okay. And I know I look a little bit weird, but no matter who I've been on a date with recently, no matter the time or the current trend on TikTok, they've always taken me to M&M as well.
Have you tried going anywhere else?
The first time it was fun. The second time it was a weird coincidence. Now I think I'm being targeted by M&M.
Have you tried?
You do look like you love an M&M.
Maybe try suggesting the location of the dates yourself.
I mean, obviously I've tried that, but even if I chose somewhere completely unrelated to M&M, say I chose the Princess Diana Memorial Fountain, they're finding a way to get me to M&M as well. It's not like, oh my god, have you had an M&M before? Or have you, the Queen hated how much Diana loved M&Ms. I think they've been paid to take me there.
Surely not. That's crazy.
Yeah. What? I mean, have you tried the new crispy M&M?
I'm sorry, have I not made this clear? I don't like M&Ms.
How about the new chocolate fudge brownie M&M? A crispy coating on the outside with a gooey chocolate center is to die for.
What's going on?
What does M&Ms even stand for?
Many awesome, novel, desirable munchies.
You're trying to tell me that the and is part of the acronym.
Do you think it was decorative?
Okay, I've had enough.
Invented in 1941, M&M's have become a beloved chocolate brand for the past 83 years, with the green M&M being sexy for 80 of them.
What happened in the other 3 years?
Well, unfortunately, that wasn't possible because
Walk.
I've had it up to here. I just want to go on a nice normal date with a nice normal person who hasn't been paid to convince me to like M&Ms. At this flipping rate, I'm going to be married in M&M's World Church with M&M children just because M&M's are flipping games to me, man.
Listen, I could introduce you to my friend Robin. They're really nice.
What's their deal?
Oh, well, as a matter of fact, they work for Smarties. Smarties stands for Smash My Ass Right Through I Envy Skittles.
What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Do these kids know anything? I thought Warwick was supposed to be a good university. At least I know how to use a mop and a bucket of soapy water. It's clearly more than these kids know. The last date I went on was in 1975 with the Loch Ness Monster. I was looking to go somewhere for a while, just we just kind of wanted different things. I wanted to live on dry land. She mostly wanted to swim. Never gonna work out, but at least we'll always have the memories.
What's your emergency?
Well, I'm really not sure how to define this.
Okay, well, do you think you need police, fire, or ambulance?
Yes.
But you need to tell me what's going on.
Well, I'll start from the beginning. So, 20 minutes or so ago, a man sort of broke into my house with a mask on, sort of waving this big knife all over the place.
Oh, right, okay, I'll send the police right away.
Then you see, I was ready for this. Grabbed my chair-side musket. He just ran off straight away.
Right, so do you want us to...
And see, the thing there was that mask of his really obscured his vision. So as he was going out, he sort of tripped over my Tasmanian floor lamp and, he skewered himself.
Right, okay, I'll get an ambulance down there right away.
But then,
Oh, God.
he tried to get back up again, because that's how most serial killers operate. I will admit, it did get to me, and I accidentally fired the musket.
Oh.
I missed, see, and the ball just sort of ricocheted around the room, and wouldn't you know, hit my antique petrol can collection.
Oh.
So I just want to give you a lowdown of the situation. The house is currently on fire quite a lot. I've got a serial killer here, albeit one who is bleeding to death very quickly. I was just wondering what sort of options you provide for this.
Anything else?
Well, if it doesn't put you out too much, it would appear a flying saucer is descending to gun.
Oh, forget it. Right, I'm at the car park now. We always have dodgy meetings in underground car parks. Haven't you seen Line of Duty? Ah, here they come now, right. Go.
Do you have the money?
£200,000 in cash.
Perfect. Well, the consignment is yours, provided.
Excuse me. You can't park there.
We'll move in a minute.
You'll move it now.
Perhaps you would perambulate elsewhere until it
move the car. Well, I turned the other way, but I've still got a job to do.
I didn't mean literally look the other way. I meant leave us alone.
Listen, I can be pretty ruthless, okay? I deal with some of the more seedier aspects of society.
Seeded tennis. You're a tennis coach.
No.
Oh, bird seed manufacturing?
No, like, darker aspects are, best.
Street lamps.
No. Just go.
What is this? A £10 bribe? I have dignity, authority. I'm part of the Metropolitan Police.
Metropolitan Police. Oh, sorry, £20.
That's better.
Right. Here's the money. What the hell is this?
12 kilograms of uncut diamonds, just like you ordered.
I'm not here to buy uncut diamonds.
Well,
I'm here to buy a vintage lawnmower.
I think it was a bit weird I asked you to meet in a disused car park.
Now you mention it, that does seem a little bit overcautious. But I mean, the Web 2270 is a really rare model. Someone might try and steal it. It's worth a fortune to collectors like me.
A vintage lawnmower collector. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You must be the only one.
I run a quarterly lawnmower group seminar, actually. We discuss the evolution of the lawnmower, part that it's played in mankind's history. And we do lawnmower bingo, too.
Wow. You're sad, aren't you? I bet this is the first time you've been outside in years.
Actually, I go outside quite a lot.
Yeah, do what?
Mow my lawn.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Hang on a minute, though. If you're here to sell uncut diamonds, and you've met me trying to buy a vintage lawnmower, well, that means that somewhere else.
Alright, what are you trying to pull?
Nothing, I swear!
I come here to buy 12 kilograms of uncut diamonds. It shows up in this rusty old suitcase containing a rusty old lawnmower. You're trying to cross me.
Ah, I think I can explain, gentlemen.
Who the hell are you and what do you want?
Well, I'm here to buy a vintage Web 2270E push lawnmower, and this person here is selling uncut diamonds.
So let me get this straight. E is here to meet you. And they are here to meet me.
All we need to do is swap, so to speak.
It smells fishy. You could all be cops.
Trust me, we're really not.
Alright. On the tenuous assumption that you're not all coppers, why are you trying to buy a vintage wheel?
I'm a vintage lawnmower collector.
A vintage lawnmower collector. That is the most ridiculous thing that I have heard in my life. That is manufactured tripe. This is all a setup. You cops, a lot of you, I'll kill you all one by one.
Right, nobody move. I've got you surrounded. 12 kilograms of uncut diamonds. What exactly are you doing with those so late at night?
I'm an uncut diamond collector.
Yeah, very funny. You and you are both wanted criminals. As for the rest of you, I don't know why you're here, but you're implicated nonetheless. I'm arresting you all on suspicion of... Is that a vintage Web 2270?
Yes, she's a beauty, isn't she? Beautiful condition, handle still intact, paintwork up to scratch, very good wheels, and might I say, comes free with a can of oil.
Oh, wow. Is she for sale?
Oh yes, actually.
Hang on a minute, I've already made an offer on her.
I'm on the case at the minute. I'll make you an offer later, a counter offer later on. I've just got to arrest the criminal. You're gone. It's always...
There's £200,000 in this suitcase. Can I have the lawnmower now, please?
Yes, of course.
for the British intelligence. I've got this place surrounded by a crack team of MI5 operatives. They're ready to strike at any moment. Alpha Bravo team, go, go, go! And, they're trained and prepared for anything you might throw at them.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, they are.
No, because this car park closes at 10 o'clock, which was 2 minutes ago. So the site manager will have locked up and gone home, and your troops won't be able to get in.
No, it's
I
just-
think your watch might be a little slow.
So you don't have any backup? In which case I think you're both at my mercy.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Why not?
Because I also work for British intelligence. MI6, Undercover Operations A Division, tasked with observing a criminal organisation. Proposal intel. The lawnmower thing was just a cover.
They didn't tell us about you.
We didn't know about you either, I'm afraid.
No one talks to each other in the head office anymore.
I've been saying it for ages. But on the plus side, it does definitely mean that you're under arrest.
I don't think so.
And just why not?
I'm also working with British intelligence.
What?
C Division, tasked with going undercover and infiltrating one of London's most notorious gangs.
But why are you taking part in this transaction if you're an undercover operative?
Well, I'm undercover as a crime lord. I've got to do the things a crime lord.
So you're telling me we're all undercover?
Looks like it, yeah.
No one really talks to each other, do they?
So this has been a massive waste of time.
Yeah. And we're all locked in an underground car park. Real staff have no idea we're here.
Suppose there's got to be something we can do to make it worth the time.
Bloody hell, these doors. Can somebody tell me how to get out of here?
Last one's game was a raw egg. Okay, so we're about halfway. So you might have noticed we've got a bit of a higher budget than what we normally get at the Warwick Comedy Society, and that's in part due to a new sponsorship deal we've got. So they've provided some money. We've got to read out some stuff about halfway through the performance. Is that all right? It's for our new sponsor, Rock Cakes. So, have you ever been at a birthday party and it's just not going your way? Your friends thought you were the pinata. They didn't like the homemade gift you spent hours making. And worst of all, they forgot the lyrics to Happy Birthday.
Sporting is a part.
On top of all of that, they just smashed your face into a cake.
Wait, what? It's not even my birthday.
Are you sick of your friends' bullshit and just want some payback? Well, now introducing the Rock Cake. When your friends aren't looking, simply swap the birthday cake with the rock cake. Now, when your friends try and smash your face into this cake, your friends will immediately feel feelings of regret, guilt, pain, and confusion. Rock cakes drive your friends away. Now comes sugar-free, gluten-free, cake-free. Conditions may apply.
That was the best sketch so far. I can't believe they fell for my sponsorship. Gave them £6 to do that. So they bought the cake. Oh, that was the best bit of the whole show. How can they be so stupid? A rock cake. I hope he never wakes up.
Cave, what are you doing with these big rocks?
Ah, well, my cave cousin was visiting from Wales, and he left a bunch of these massive rectangles, so that people think they might have come from further away.
Okay. So what are you going to do with them?
Well, I heard that the Egyptians built these massive pyramid things, and you know I've been wanting a project for the garden.
Oh, Greg the prehistoric human told me about that. He said the Egyptians want to try and make something that aliens do.
Yeah, I heard that too. I mean, I just wanted to do something to impress the cave misses, you know.
So you're doing a pyramid?
No, I've only got the weekend. I thought I would just arrange them in a sort of rough circle, a kind of henge of stone.
So you don't want to do an alien pyramid?
Nah, I mean, who's going to believe aliens flew 90 million light years to put some rocks up in the south of England?
That's true. So what are the function of your rocks then?
Calendar?
Tell the time?
What, only twice a year?
Sweet. Anything else?
Well, I am hoping that in thousands of years' time, cave people of the future will consider them interesting enough to briefly glance at as they drive past on the way to pick up a vintage Web 227 a week machine.
What's the pyramid?
What's an eBay?
What's a pyramid?
What's an Egypt?
What's an alien?
Why are we here?
Hello, and welcome to the web with me, Clyde Cupboard. As you can see today, we... Fred, where's my green screen?
Sorry, we did have to sell the green screen to afford the like this.
What?
We've got a fairly budget-friendly alternative, thanks.
For God's sake.
Just try and go from the top again, Ed, whenever you're ready.
Hello, I'm Clyde Cupboard. Today's forecast would call for... I can't do this, Fred. I did an excellent pun about sunny spells down in Southampton, but unfortunately Southampton is now by his crop.
I mean, please just try not to touch it.
I want
Look, Ed, you see Will's the president. He's got this really nice green suit that he wants to wear. We've managed to work into his own sketches. We just haven't had the heart to tell him about it.
This is my sketch. I wrote this.
I know. Just try to do some more weather puns. We'll get through. It's just absolutely vital that we get this weather sketch done so the rest of the show makes sense.
the rest of the show. This is the last one.
Well, I suppose the audience needs to know whether to put their coats on. Good, thank you, Ed. Just go from the top again.
So, we'll be seeing some sunny spells down there.
Abracadabra, baby.
It's alright.
No.
It's alright.
No! 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 No!
And that's sort of the end of the show.
Well, so you're just going to end it like that?
Your voice like that? So I was imagining a bit more gruff and industrial and Scottish.
What? Who thinks that my interior monologue is the same as my real voice?
What, so you think my interior monologue?
Actual voice. What's that? You can be stupid enough yet try your business piece.
I think you may be mistaken.
I just screwed up the end of this show.
Might I add, the ending of this show could be improved.
Alright, right, well, I suppose how would you end the show?
Well, with a song, of course.
So I'd like to see you try.
All right, hit it!
So go there. If you're in the mood for more theatre, we have Beauty and the Beast, the panto, starting next door in half an hour, and then we have another show, art, in about 2 hours in here. With loads of music on the stage and an art gallery that should be done depending on how quickly our team has got that done. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, thanks so much. Well done to both of you.